I'm Mills Hayes, and I'm here at the University of South Carolina, where today I sat down with It's On Us co-director and an It's On Us member to talk about sexual assault on campus. This is such an important issue to continue talking about. We need to have these kinds of difficult conversations. Many of you have seen the metoo movement that's been in Hollywood, but it's time to bring this issue to campus and talk about it. If you know someone or you yourself have been affected by sexual assault, please come forward and let me help you share your story.
Oh goodness, I'd be honest, I think it happens every night.
Yeah, well, and it's hard to specify, but statistics nationwide do say that 1 out of 5 women and 1 out of 16 men are sexually assaulted at least once during their college career. So that number is high.
And that's just for ages, 18 through 24?
Right. So
It's just wild.
Is anytime someone, male or female, is not able to or says that they don't want to have sexual.
Or even they don't even verbalize yet. So if they don't verbalize anything, that's still not consensual.
No.
So actually, I was sexually assaulted. I was raped when I was 18, 17. Oh goodness, I don't even know. My story's all over the place. But, and so that's kind of how I got involved. I got really sick because of it. I became anorexic, bulimic, really fell into deep depression, tried to kill myself after I had 3 rapes over an abusive boyfriend. And so coming from that, I just couldn't stand it anymore. And so I was coming to take a stand for what I believe in, and this is one of my most passionate beliefs, is that we need to end sexual assault because we really don't know the effect that it's having on our student body as a whole. And so people do come to me, such as friends, and because they can relate to me, and so it's always nice to have someone who can understand what you're going through.
Yeah. Now, so did this incident happen before you got to college, or was that?
So this happened in high school, yes.
Okay. And can you tell me a little bit how that changed you and how it made you feel?
Yeah, of course. So I became really sick after it. I went down to 80 pounds, and I was just walking like a dead man, to be honest. That sounds silly, but and I was just kind of living day to day, wasn't doing anything exciting. I tried to kill myself 2 weeks after the first rape, and then actually over the summer, because my PTSD from it, I was just being triggered all the time, and so I just couldn't live with the panic attacks anymore, and thinking that he was going to come after me, or thinking about him when he was holding me down. And it's just more alarming than anything to think that people are going through this every day and they don't know how to get the help that they deserve.
Before I was born, my mom was sexually assaulted back when she was in Greece, and I never thought that I could, do anything about that or get, vengeance for, my mom. And then I found this campaign on campus, and I was like, well, now I can, get back at the guy in a positive way by helping others not get in that situation.
Absolutely. And once I found the strength to finally share my story, you're amazed at the people who come out and tell you the things that they've been through and what they encountered in their lives.
So in your relationships now, when you're like meeting other guys or whatever, how has that shaped how you treat those?
Definitely a lot more cautious, for sure. Now I know the signs of an abusive relationship, which I think is one of the big parts of It's On Us, is educating the student body on what to look out for. You definitely go and look for more strong relationships, ones that aren't just built on going out and having fun. You look for friends that are going to there to support you on the days you stay in, or support you when you are having panic attacks. Especially with guys, you have to look out for what they have intentions for. And I mean, it's really hard to be so cautious, but it's something that I need to do for the well-being of myself. So it's something I just have to put ahead.
So there's all kinds of different signs that you could look for. One's just if, a guy's maybe uneasy, or girl is just a little uneasy, or is approaching them in any way, shape, or form that's not like friendly conversation. You can definitely pick those out of the crowd. And there's ways of just getting by that. You could either go up to the guy, if you're a guy, and say, hey man, there's someone, one of your friends is over there, he's looking for you, and just kind of lead them away from the girl. Or have one of your girlfriends come up and say, hey, will you go with me to the bathroom? And just to avoid that kind of situation. We're working on something right now where we can partner with 5 Points bars and instilling an angel shot is what we're calling it. So if you go up to the bar and order an angel shot, they will call you a cab or get you, it's kind of an easy way of being discreet and getting out of the situation.
Absolutely. So definitely they should, because someone that they know that they're close to, likely to get sexually assaulted, and that's something no one should go through alone. Additionally, they can get on with It's On Us by signing the pledge for It's On Us. That's one of our big things that we promote, and it's just recognizing that non-consensual sex is sexual assault, and there's a couple other pillars within that. Additionally, we have meetings every Monday, and they can help us plan the gala that's going on. We are currently fundraising to help the survivors in hospitals so that they have an ally with them.
Just keep an eye out for your friends, and you don't necessarily have to be a member of the It's On Us committee to
Make a
combat
difference,
sexual
yeah.
assault. It takes a little bit of effort from all of us. Just look out for your friends. Make sure you're looking out for yourself. Make sure, guys and girls too, but especially guys, just check yourselves, man. Is this a situation I really should, is this the time and place for this? If it's not, if you question it at all, if it's not, then just save it for later. But just say no. I mean, be blatant about it. Say, no, I don't want this right now. Some guys just really aren't looking we're not looking to tell the difference between your emotions all the time, especially in the heat of that situation. But if, we're said no, all right, then we're very aware of, all right, you don't want this right now. So just be more confident in those, but also, guys, check yourselves again. Make sure.
I mean, saying no isn't something to be shameful about.
Absolutely not.
And so that's really something we're trying to destigmatize. You're taking a stand for yourself and for your well-being. It's not something to be embarrassed of or ashamed. And so I think that's really something we need to work on as a community and as a school. It makes the movement seem a lot more realistic when people are coming out and saying, this happened to me, this happened to me. And it makes it for a casual environment. We're making it to be seen like such a hard conversation to have and something that's so up here that we can't reach. But really, we need to have it in a more not a casual conversation, but in a more way that we can relate to. And I think that's something important for us to consider.
It breaks the stigma, and it just lets victims know that they're not alone. And sometimes when you're caught up in that situation, that's all you think. I have no one I can talk to, or I don't know who I can talk to. I feel like going to a counselor makes me feel weak or something like that. By talking to someone, friends, family, counselor, you're not being weak. You're looking out for yourself. So
You're being strong in the fact that you're recognizing it and seeing what you need.
absolutely. So.
Thank you guys for watching, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have another topic that you would like to discuss on campus, please let me know.